So the last trailer I'm going to react to right now is a movie called Vengeance, and the only reason why I'm going to react to it is because it is directed by B.J. Novak from The Office. He played Ryan on that show. He also stars in it, apparently. Yeah, from this image I see. Also looking up, it also stars Ashton Kutcher, Issa Rae. I'm like, this is interesting. I don't know. I hear it's a thriller, a horror movie. I don't know what this movie is exactly, but I am intrigued because BJ Novak is involved with this, and I'm a huge fan of The Office. I never really liked his character on the show, but I love The Office. It's my go-to comfort show, honestly. I'm intrigued because I don't know what this movie is about really. I just know it's supposed to come out this summer, and all these people are involved with it. But let's just take a look at it.
I have a story.
Of course you do.
Welcome to Texas.
What has Ashton Kutcher been doing lately?
Okay. I'm in West Texas, where this family just lost their daughter to an opiate overdose.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
It's okay, it's not someone I was close to.
But you flew to Texas for it?
Yes. It was a girl I hooked up with a few times. Her family thought that we were more serious than I did.
I've heard so much about you.
I've heard. Yeah. Evelyn just didn't die. She was murdered.
Uh-oh.
And the two of us are going to avenge her death. So, as a personal boundary, I don't avenge deaths. But here's what I can do. I'm going to record everything that you think happened to Abilene. And we'll put it on a podcast, and we'll see where it leads.
What evidence does he have that it was a murder?
Nothing. And that's the story.
What's this podcast about?
A new American reality where people invent these conspiracies
You got deep state, pill pushers, cartels, the law.
because the truth is too hard to accept. My Prius exploded.
Oh my god. What if you were driving a real car with gas and stuff?
The problem isn't that these people aren't smart. The problem is that they are.
How do you take your coffee?
In the mouth?
If you want people to look up to, you gotta act like one of us.
Who here is a die-hard fan of the University of Texas? And who here is a fan of Texas Tech?
Awkward.
What if she was murdered?
This just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Looks like two pairs of Prince cowboy boots.
Calling out an APB to find two men wearing cowboy boots?
In Texas.
What happened to her? Why do you care so much? Why do you care so little?
You're so lucky in you, Evelyn.
I really don't know what you saw in me. Art sees art.
Texas has a full.
You can't solve something like this with a 45. It's the breakdown of society is what it is.
Yes, ma'am.
I think that's very wise.
You're going to need a 12 gauge, a couple of ARs, Western automatic, and a sidearm for safety.
Where are you right now?
I'm in an Uber.
So that was the trailer. That's not what I expected, but so overall, I do think it's an interesting trailer, and I'm definitely going to see this. I'm a little intrigued by a few things. One, Ashton Kutcher in this movie, is he supposed to be like the bad guy in this movie? Because I feel like he's going to be the bad guy in this. I don't know, maybe it's like that Last Night in Soho trailer thing that I had, where it's like Terrence Stamp seemed like he was going to be the main villain of that movie, but then if you saw the movie, he wasn't the villain in that movie. I don't know, it could be that. Also, Issa Rae is not interacting with anybody. Like, all of her scenes are done, anywhere but Texas. Pretty much everyone else is in Texas, but Issa Rae is not. And I don't know if that was like a COVID thing, because I think they did shoot this during COVID. But I don't know, that was kind of distracting a bit. Like, wouldn't it make more sense for her to actually, be involved in the mystery, actually being there with BJ Novak and such, and being with everyone else involved there? As far as the jokes go, most of them were pretty funny. I'm a little worried because, if the trailer makes me laugh, the movie itself will not. So I'm just thinking this movie might not make me laugh so much, but maybe because, I don't know, maybe it's because, it's not, quite it's not going to be relying on the comedy. Maybe it's going to be like kind of like being a mixture of, you know, being a dark comedy, being a drama, and just kind of like, because it's also from Focus Features, which is not a major studio. It's the same studio that did Last Night in Soho, which, you know, I liked Last Night in Soho. I'm going to bring that up, but I'm just saying, I don't know, maybe it's because like, I don't know, they're not like A24 horror, but they're not like slasher horror, like something like, you know, Happy Death Day, for instance. So, I don't know, like, I don't know. What about like Jordan Peele though? Like Jordan Peele's more commercial. I feel like this is not. I don't know if this is quite commercial just yet, but I'm intrigued by it. What did you think of the Vengeance trailer? What's your favorite dark comedy? Comment down below. Subscribe to the channel. This is Pat, and stay safe.